Yu-Gi-Oh's most ridiculous bans ever. I thought about making this an entire series, to be honest. Yeah. I thought about the starter for this video, the starter for this series, chat. Which card do you guys think was going to be my starting off point for this series? Let's see if anyone can get it. Play Spiral. I mean, that's not a real deck. Play Dinosaurs. Someone actually just, I think, went like undefeated at a regional with Dinosaurs. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you guys saying Dinosaurs is blind second? That's not necessarily true. Dinosaurs can go first. Yeah, Crusadia. Crusadia was supposed to be a blind second deck, even though people turned it into a go first deck with like the dragon cards. So I'll give you Crusadia. Like, that one does work. Yaya. What is Yaya? Mecha Phantom Beasto line. Oh, Yada. Anime Night. Yada Gurisu is largely attributed for the creation of the ban list. How would that be a ridiculous ban? Like, Yada Gurisu is the card that created the ban, that created the necessity for the ban list, because it was like, well, we can't just limit Yada Gurisu because, you know, it's searchable by Sangan and Witch, and people just keep getting Yada lot. Mech Knights, play Runic Lightsworn. I don't even get how this deck works. Link Haribo, that's a good guess. Buster Whelp, Gumblar. Those are all good guesses, chat, and I like those. The card I was thinking of, chat, was Mathmech Circular. And I don't know how people feel about, it's ludicrous for anyone to be like, oh, Mathmech Circular was a good ban. Like, what? What did Mathmech do that was like problematic, chat? Even by what? Mathmech Circular got banned last year? Like, even by last year's standards. Like, what did Circular do? When did you become MBT though with Circular? What do you mean MBT? Like, Mathmech Circular was a dumb ban that only Josh Schmidt liked as a meme. Like, it was no one has ever said why Mathmech Circular was a good ban. Like, I'm still waiting for that. Other than using, well, Josh Schmidt doesn't like it as a meme. Like, what is the actual reason for Mathmech Circular to be banned? It was slightly better Tri Brigade. It was problematic, but how? Okay. How? You don't just get to make generic statements like that, Selza, and then not defend them. How was Mathmech Circular problematic? And for anyone saying, well, a one-card combo is okay, so then Alistair is problematic. Like, how are one-card combos problematic? Like, you have to be able to explain how something is a problem. Like, Mathmech was perfectly fine. I mean, there was restrictions, right? Couldn't you only attack with like Cyberse monsters or some shit, chat? Or am I I think there was like a restriction on what you could do with I mean, it wasn't like a crazy restriction. It wasn't like, oh, you can only summon Cyberse monsters, but it wasn't, I mean, motherfuckers weren't making Appaloosa in Mathmechs. They were ending on Super Factorial. Why was it limited in the OCG? I mean, it was limited because people kept opening it, I guess. I don't fucking know. Well, there was like no difference between one circular and three circular, because because people just played Signet mining and you had all these fucking ways to search it. There was no the XC, the rank 4 XC could search it. Signet mining could search it. There was like no difference between one circular and three. There really wasn't. Chat, did any of you guys ever play against Mathmech? Like, post-circular limit, where you were like, oh my god, thank goodness they didn't know. Every single time I played against that deck, chat, they always had circular access. It never failed. Like, even when I'd be like, oh, Ash, Signet, I'd be like, oh, well, I hard drew it. Like, it didn't make a fucking difference. So, like, that was a dumb limit too. But, the limit was fine. The banning was what was dumb. And by the way, the deck has been completely unplayable since. So, congratulations. Give me a clap in the chat for anyone who is like, yeah, Cap, Mathmech Circular was broke. Cool, you just killed the entire deck. You might as well have banned every single Mathmech card, because it's the same result. The entire deck is just dead. Good? Why? The best thing Mathmech ever did was get second place at a Latin American YCS, where it lost to Mystic Mind in the finals. How is that a problematic deck? Like, what? What are we talking about? The deck solely relied on circular. That's called an archetype. Oh, what? Press 1 if that's unhealthy, chat. It's unhealthy for your archetype to rely on its best card. What? That's like saying, well, Invoked solely relied on Invocation, or it solely relied on Alistair. Yeah, it's like the best card of the archetype, bro. Like Sky Striker solely relies on, if you banned Ray, the deck would probably not work anymore. Like I don't see the problem with that. It's kind of like how they banned Engage. Like the deck start when you ban the best card, not these archetypes, chat, like Hero that have like 5,000 cards, right? Because they've been in the game for 20 years. When you have a deck building archetype, if you ban its most important card, it probably is not going to be good anymore. Like, who cares if a deck building archetype relies on one card solely? Like, a lot of them are built around like one powerful card. It's like, what's that's how the archetypes are built. Invoke didn't go +5. Who cares? What is the +5? Like the +5. Okay, so you get super factorial. You get like a rip and a negate. Like what is the actual advantage? Seriously, it's like that deck. That Mathmech was cool, dude. Mathmech was like a cool deck. By the way, are you watching the boxing? Wait, is that Jake Paul shit happening tonight? There's no way that Jake Paul versus Tyson is happening tonight. Hold on, I'm gonna read more of you guys' foolish comments. Thank you very much, Aquamades05 coming through with the Twitch Prime resubscription. 32 months in a row of grown ass moddiness. I appreciate that support. That is I think that's 2 2/3 of another year. I appreciate that support. Okay, hold on. It's poorly designed. It didn't go +5. Again, stop comparing this literal normal summon. Stop comparing this to a literal normal summon beam. Well, I mean, what's wrong with the comparison? Like, you might think Invoke sucked now, but like Invoke won a YCS. So I think Invoke won a YCS and maybe it got second at another one. The YCS that Sword Soul won, chat, I think Invoke may have gotten second at that one. So like it wasn't like Invoke wasn't a real deck, chat, or that it was just a meme deck. Like, you're looking at Invoke now because it sucks, but like that's like when people say Sword Soul sucks. Yeah, Sword Soul sucks now, but like in its prime it was good. It's a card that eats 2 hand traps alone and goes +10. I reject this. Yeah, but here's the problem with this argument, Selza. I reject this idea of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? This is what Gary likes to use, chat. Am I alone on this island, chat, that I reject this idea that like you have to play hand traps to interact with your opponent's cards? That's the only way to play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's the only efficient way to play. Oh, if your opponent plays X card, you have to hand trap it. Like I reject that idea of playing Yu-Gi-Oh in like this little box of, well, this card takes 2 hand traps. Who cares? Like, who cares? Like, is the card problematic or is it not? Like, I'm not looking at this as, well, this card eats up 2 hand traps, and because I don't know, I mean, Promethean Princess, like the same thing. Well, Promethean Princess, you have to Veiler her summon effect, and then you have to DD Crow her reborn effect. Like, I reject that idea of like having to play Yu-Gi-Oh in this little hand trap box. I think the real reason is they don't know, or they don't like how every Cyberus deck played it and evolved into the same playstyle, kind of like Electromite with pins. I mean, but is that true though? Like, what are the Cyberus decks? So the only like actual, I guess, coherent Cyberus decks that you could. Well, hold on. I'm not. If I'm good, I just thought about Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, and I'm like, well, none of those decks played circular, right? Like Salamangreat, Marin says, like none of the Ignis decks even played her. But if you go like with that, also would I guess include Adagnister. So like there's a lot of, yes, it's true, access. Yeah, access code is more of a problem as far as like what's the word, chat, that I'm looking for when you like funnel everything into like one point. Aggregator. Yeah, access code is more of like an aggregator for Cyberus decks than circular was. The hand trap era is over. Well, they make an Omni and a Rip and spell and trap negates. The Omni negation is made through it's made with a main deck monster. Oh my god, I can't believe we're arguing this, chat. I can't. What's it called? Adding Mr. Soundman Great Kotak. Yeah, okay. 2 of these decks didn't. BP. 2 of these decks did not play. What's it like? You could play Circular and Agnister, but like they didn't all play it. Like, is it probably better to play Agnister with Circular? Yeah, probably. But like there was a lot of topping regional builds that didn't play it. So they did. No, not all of them though. Not all of you guys are making it seem like and Solomon Gray definitely didn't play it. Yeah. So all right, there's what's it called? Yes, I just said some of them played it, not all of them, chat. Are you guys actually arguing this as a meme, or do you guys seriously think that Circular needs to be banned? Like, it should be, like, that's one of the dumbest bans ever. Like, that what is wrong with Mathmech Circular? Like, Mathmech is a cool deck. It should be banned. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. The Circular Archivist Monka Dog. But access code is Yusaku's boss monster. So was Firewall So was Firewall Dragon. They banned them too. Yusaku's gonna have 2 banned boss monsters. It's not the greatest ban, but it's not bad. I disagree. I think we've had objectively bad bans lately, chat. Not all of them. Not like Baron DeFleur. That's a good ban, chat. Baron DeFleur is a splashable Omni Negate that is the best level 10 synchro ever by a billion miles, who was never going to get power crept. We talked about this forever, chat. We said how much would you have to debuff Baron to make her bad? We were like, oh, if you take away her attack, no, she'd still be good. If you take away the tag out, no, she'd still be like, she does everything. It's okay. But like Mathmech Circular, it's not like you can put Mathmech Circular in fucking Snake Eye, chat. Like, all right, anyways. Because I don't like it. Wow, that's a good argument. I don't think it's necessary, or I don't think it necessarily deserved to be banned, but I can see why they did it. The argument that I'm making, chat, and like this is the same argument I assume MBT is going to make, is that when you ban a card, we shouldn't just accept like, well, they did it, so I'm fine with it. Like, it should be, did X card deserve it or not? Because like banning a card has ramifications, right? Every single person, chat, who like actually liked Mathmech. I mean, I thought we had a press 1 if we didn't have a real Mathmech fan in this chat. We had a fake Mathmech fan. His name is BP. I mean, I don't know, man. I thought he was a Mathmech fan, but turns out he's just a fake Mathmech fan. I don't know. Anyways, when you ban a card like Circular, chat, the deck literally becomes unplayable. You haven't seen Mathmech be played at all. Even the hardcore Mathmech fans just ditch the deck. Like, you take a deck, an archetype that was not problematic, right? It wasn't like Mathmech was dominating the game. It wasn't even fucking good when they banned it. And now you just make the deck unplayable. For what reason? Like, come on. Sure, man. What's it called? I know a Mathmech fan. Well, I thought I did. Prank Kids Meow Mew. I can even understand if you ban a card because you feel like it deserves it at the time, like Meow Mew, but like, okay, bring the card back.